One afternoon, as they walked home from school, Zawadi turned to Malik. "We should try what we watched," she said boldly. Malik hesitated. "Are you sure about this? What if our parents find out?" "It doesn't matter," she replied firmly. "No one will know." That day, when they arrived home, Zawadi pulled Malik into his room. But just as something was about to happen, Django, Malik's younger brother, barged in. "Malik, let's go play football," he shouted. Grateful for the interruption, Malik quickly agreed and rushed out of the room. But Zawadi wasn't ready to give up. Over the next few weeks, she kept pressing, determined to turn her curiosity into action. Malik resisted at first, but the more she pushed, the weaker his resolve became. Deep in the heart of Makan village, two families lived side by side, bound by blood and a lifelong friendship. Mr. Baraka had two daughters, Zawadi and Amani, while his brother, Mr. Jabari, had two sons, Malik and Django. The four children were inseparable, growing up as siblings rather than cousins. Among them, Zawadi and Malik shared an unbreakable bond. Born just weeks apart, they were like twins in every way but birth. As they grew older, their friendship remained strong. They shared books, helped each other with schoolwork, and could always be found in each other's company. When Malik struggled in math, Zawadi was the first to help him. When Zawadi felt sad, Malik was always there to cheer her up. Their connection was pure, built on trust and years of companionship. But as they transitioned into their teenage years, subtle changes began to take root. Zawadi blossomed into a graceful young woman, and Malik's voice deepened, his once small frame broadening with muscle. Despite these changes, their friendship remained intact, at least on the surface. One evening, as Zawadi lay in bed, she overheard her parents giggling in their room. Their laughter was followed by soft, rhythmic sounds that she couldn't understand. Curiosity got the better of her. Tiptoeing to their door, she peeked inside through a small gap. What she saw puzzled her young mind. Her parents were close, their bodies entwined in a way she had never seen before. Their expressions were unusual, their sounds foreign. Confused and curious, Zawadi couldn't stop thinking about what she had witnessed. The next day, she confided in Malik. "Malik, I saw my parents doing something strange last night," she whispered. Malik raised an eyebrow. "What do you mean?" Zawadi described what she had seen, and to her surprise, Malik chuckled. "That's adult stuff," he said casually. "I've seen my parents do it too." Her eyes widened. "Really? You know what it is?" Malik nodded. "I've also seen it on the internet." Intrigued, Zawadi pressed on. "Show me." Malik hesitated. "No, Zawadi. It's not for kids." "But you watched it. Why can't I?" "We're the same age," she argued. Malik tried to dismiss her curiosity, but Zawadi was persistent. She begged him until, reluctantly, he gave in. Opening his phone, he played a video for her. At first, the images on the screen felt strange, but neither of them looked away. The more they watched, the more something deep inside them shifted. It was as if their innocence was slipping away, replaced by an unfamiliar curiosity. Before they could process what was happening, Malik's mother, Mama Jabari, arrived home earlier than expected. "Malik, have you washed the dishes?" she called. Panic set in. Malik quickly hid his phone while Zawadi sneaked out through the back door. But something had changed between them. In the days that followed, their curiosity deepened. They found ways to sneak into Malik's room to watch more videos. What started as innocent curiosity soon turned into an obsession. The playful laughter and carefree games that once filled their days were slowly replaced by silence and stolen glances. One afternoon, as they walked home from school, Zawadi turned to Malik. "We should try what we watched," she said boldly. Malik hesitated. "Are you sure about this? What if our parents find out?" "It doesn't matter," she replied firmly. "No one will know." That day, when they arrived home, Zawadi pulled Malik into his room. But just as something was about to happen, Django, Malik's younger brother, barged in. "Malik, let's go play football," he shouted. Grateful for the interruption, Malik quickly agreed and rushed out of the room. But Zawadi wasn't ready to give up. Over the next few weeks, she kept pressing, determined to turn her curiosity into action. Malik resisted at first, but the more she pushed, the weaker his resolve became. One day, they found a secluded spot in the woods near their school. "No one will find us here," Zawadi said with a mischievous smile. Hesitant but unable to refuse, Malik followed her into the thick undergrowth. That day, everything changed. What started as curiosity turned into something neither of them was prepared for. Afterward, Malik was overcome with guilt. "We shouldn't have done that," he muttered. "It's fine, Malik," Zawadi assured him. "We can do it again." "No," he said firmly. "I don't want to." But Zawadi had already made up her mind. The videos had planted a seed in her mind, and she wasn't ready to stop. 2 weeks later, Zawadi fell sick. She was constantly nauseous, weak, and unable to keep food down. Concerned, her mother took her to the village clinic. After examining her, the doctor called Mama Baraka aside. "Your daughter is 3 weeks pregnant," he said calmly. Mama Baraka's world shattered in an instant. "That's impossible," she shouted, her voice trembling. "I understand your shock," the doctor said, "but anger will not change the truth. Just take care of her." As they left the clinic, Zawadi's eyes filled with tears. One question echoed in her mind over and over again. How do I tell my mother that Malik, my own cousin, is responsible for my pregnancy? Her heart pounded with fear as they approached home, knowing the storm that awaited her. This is BZ's African Tales. If you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button to switch on alerts. As a subscriber, you'll be the first to get posts like these. Thank you for your continued support. I greatly appreciate your support. I value your support and hope to see you in my upcoming video.